The next feature is lead scoring. So lead scoring is hugely beneficial for our customers. We would recommend for everyone to be kind of doing some sort of lead scoring, whether that's true lead scoring on the prospecting side or whether it's understanding kind of insights from existing clients and candidates. So you could actually start to score your contacts to see exactly who's engaged, who would maybe be a good kind of candidate for an upsell, for a cross-sell opportunity. And here we're seeing that companies that use lead scoring see a 77% increase in lead generation ROI. Within Click, how we kind of work with lead scoring and what we categorize that with is giving you the functionality to create a score model. So a score model could be anything from email interactions. So we really want to track if someone opens an email, that's a positive sign. We want to give them a score of 5. Whereas if someone's to actually click on a link and then they're to go visit the website, that's a much more fruitful activity. So we want to make sure that they get a score of 10. Some of the other actions could be things like form submission. So if somebody hits that submission on the website, they automatically get a score of 20 because again, that's kind of that really positive sign. If we want to start looking at sales data, if an opportunity is created, great, that's a fantastic sign. Again, let's set that lead score straight up to a 20. But once the scoring model is set, so once you define what makes sense for your organization, that is really just going to start tracking all of those leads as they engage with marketing. So as they're taking those different actions, the score is increasing or decreasing. At any point, sales teams could come in and they could look at that lead and see, okay, what score are they on at the moment? How do they get to that point? Kind of what's the call to action next? Or we could look at automating that process. So through the campaign automation builder, again, you can see here in this screenshot, we would have a score reach trigger, which allows you to fully automate that. So as soon as they hit that score of 30, then we choose to get that lead kind of in front of a sales team member, notify them, let them know they kind of need to do an immediate follow-up with those. So again, improving that marketing and sales alignment, all that hard work that marketing is doing is being tracked, it's being stored within Click, it's feeding back to the CRM, and then we're bringing our sales team in at the relevant point. So making sure that we're kind of picking up those hot leads in real time. That is everything kind of from a feature perspective that we really wanted to focus in on for today. As we said, there is a lot more that Click can do. So kind of at the start of the call, we saw the SMS component, social marketing will be a big part, landing pages. So there is a lot more functionality, but we think those kind of 4 features there are quite key to Click, and they were kind of the main areas that we wanted to highlight.